Yeah, good morning everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel. So today we are going to be talking about Microsoft presentation. Specifically it is Microsoft PowerPoint. And what we are going to begin with today is that we are going to talk about the main key terms or the main words used in Microsoft PowerPoint. But before we may go any further, don't forget to subscribe. You can like, you can share, and please comment about the changes maybe you may want to take place, or if you have any other questions you want to know. Okay, so let's go through the key terms in Microsoft PowerPoint. So one of the terms we are going to be talking about, we have a slide. We are going to be talking about the slide layout, the slide number, the slide master, transition, animations, text box, and the slideshow, to mention but a few. Okay, these are the most important. So let's get a PowerPoint we can use to illustrate those. Let's use this PowerPoint. So our first term we said is a slide, okay? And a slide is simply a single page or screen in a PowerPoint presentation, okay? Single page or screen in a PowerPoint presentation. And normally the active slide, okay, if you look at this left hand side, these are the different slides we have. You can even scroll down a little bit many. But the active one, the one which is currently clicked on, is the one which appears right here in the center. For example, this when you click on another one, what is in the center normally changes depending on the one you have clicked on. Okay, so then our next term we can call the slide number. Okay, all the slides in our presentation are assigned different numbers depending on their position. Those numbers are normally in order. Okay, and then on the extreme left here on the left hand side, so the slide numbers, they are simply the numeric label that indicates position of a slide, and they are in a certain order. I have said basically ascending order from the smallest to the biggest. Okay, so if you want slide 1, you can see that this is slide 1. Okay, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, up to when they end. So that is slide number. So our next term we can talk about is slide layout, and slide layout simply means the arrangement of content on a slide. Okay, how content is arranged on the slide. Okay, sometimes you may want to present content when you are comparing two things. Okay, when you are presenting content comparing two things, it's not the same way you are going to present content when you are talking about one thing. For example, here the whole slide is not separated into anything. But if I want to change the layout, okay, when you want to change the slide layout, you come to Home tab. Under the slide, new slide, you click on that small arrow facing downwards. These are the different slide layouts we have. Okay, you can have a title slide, title and content like the ones we are currently running, or you may want to compare two things. You use this one for comparison. Okay, that's how your slide will look like. Okay, so here I've changed the layout of the slide. Okay, that is slide layout. Our next term we can say is animations. And when we say animations, animations are simply visual. They are visual effects applied to the content on a slide. That's what we call animations. Visual effects applied to content on the slide. Okay. For example, how do you want your content to appear? That is what, and for you to apply the animations, there is a certain tab called animations. It's right here. You click on it, but as you can see currently they are inactive. Why? Because you have to first click on your content. Okay, click on the content such that the slide is active, then you can choose any of your choice. Okay, you see, so you see how the content varies. If content will come from down upwards, if I apply that from the sides, that it will just float in that. Yeah, so different. So let's apply that. So those are what we call the different animations. Let me apply them on the number of slides. Animations, animations. Don't forget to always first click in your content. Okay, Yeah. So our next term is called transition. And transition is different from animation in a way that as you hear transition, in English, transition simply means to come from one to another, okay? So here our transition will be an effect applied to the movement of slides. Animations, we apply them to only the content on the slide. But the transitions, they will be applied as you are moving from one slide to the next. How will this previous slide be looking? Okay, that change as you're changing from one slide to another is what we call a transition. And for the transition, as I've said, they are applied to the whole slide. Okay, you see here the whole slide shows that. Okay, so after that, we are going to look at the slide master. Okay, so slide master, as you hear it, a master. You can call it even master slide. What a slide master does is that it saves us time. For example, we may have around 100 slides and we want to edit them. For example, we want to make certain part bold, or for example, we want to make all headings bold in all the slides. We want to go slide per slide making the heading bold because that will take a lot of our time. And remember, time is money. We have many other things to use that time for. So what we shall do, you come to view tab, you look for slide master, which is under master views, slide master. When you click on it, it can easily allow you to control overall designs and layout, okay, of the presentation. For example, if you want to edit, for example, if you want to edit the headings, you simply edit this. If you want to edit the body or the content, you edit that. You can change the font size, you can change anything typically. So that is slide master. And after applying your thing, you come and close the master view. So our next term we can talk of is a text box. And a text box is simply an object on a slide where you can insert text. Where you can insert text. For example, in this slide here, this is our text box. You see this rectangular box here, okay, is our text box. That is where I'm inserting the content. If I'm to enter, you see there, that is our text box. Without it, you can't insert any information in the slide. Okay, so that rectangular box there is our text box. Yeah. So then we have what we call a slideshow. And a slideshow is a full screen view of your presentation where each slide is displayed in sequence. So in sequence means one after the other. So when you are presenting your presentation maybe to a group of people, you're not going to show them a small screen. For example, here the slide is only in the center. You like to show when the slide covers the whole screen. Okay, and for us to do that, what we do in this bottom right corner, in the bottom right corner there is a button for that, or you could press the F5 key on your keyboard, the function of 5 key, but this button can do it well. Okay, so you press slide show. So that is the slide show. Okay, so okay, those are those are the animations. And at the end of the page now, as we are changing a page, that is the transition I was talking about. Okay, so you can end show. So that's how slideshow does works. Simply the slide covers the whole page. Thank you so much for your time and hope can catch you again to on some other educative video. Thank you.